Tesla shares are up over 6% today because they announced a stock split to issue a stock dividend. I'm going to spend a few minutes breaking down what that means and if I'm going to buy another 100 shares potentially of Tesla. Before I get started, for any beginner investors, if you're interested, I made a little ebook. If you want, I'll leave a link. You can sign up. You might get some more information from me in a few emails about a course I'm creating, but that's for another video. Let's get right into why I'm breaking down Tesla. Tesla shares right now are $1,080. They're up almost 7% because they're announcing another stock split. Just 2 years, less than 2 years after their last one. August 2020, they had a 5-to-1 stock split. It was like $1,500 a share and they split to $300 and now it's back up to $1,000. Let's look at what happened the last time they did a split. So Tesla announces a stock split 5-to-1 and then it runs up. Stock increases like 100% up until the split. And then people take profits and the stock drops, which makes sense. And then slowly kind of climbs back up, which it's up over 2.5 or maybe 3 times since the last. I haven't done the exact math on it, but this comes after the news of Google doing a 20-to-1 stock split. And I bought 10 shares, which is $30,000 worth. Amazon doing a 20-to-1 stock split. I bought 20 shares, which is $70,000. So the reason why I did this is to get increments of 100 shares. Every 100 shares, I can sell a covered call. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the same for Tesla to get 100 shares because we don't know what the split is. They haven't announced. If it's a 5-to-1 split, I will buy more Tesla shares. If it's a 2-to-1 split, if I buy another $50,000 worth of shares of Tesla, I think I'd be okay. Right now, to buy 100 shares, I need like $110,000, which is a lot for me. I currently have $78,000 invested in Tesla. Let's take a brief look. I bought a call option for $33,000. It's worth $78,000 now. I'm up $45,000 on Tesla. Do I want to go deeper? Do I take advantage of my gain right now? I'm not too sure. I'll make a decision once they announce what the stock split is. If it's like a 4-to-1, 5-to-1, I would love if Tesla was cheaper. It doesn't change anything fundamentally of the company. They're just taking the same pie and cutting it into different pieces. If you have 1 share of Tesla and they do a 2-to-1 split, your 1 share will go to 2, but the share value will go from $1,100 to $550. So all in all, you still have $1,100 worth of shares. Same thing if you have 20 shares and they do 2-to-1, you'll get 40, but then the stock gets split by half. Fundamentally, nothing changes except investor psychology. I've said this in the past few videos about Amazon, about Google. People think the stock is cheaper, so they'll want to invest in it. Look at Apple. Apple's $173 a share compared to Tesla's $1,078. It seems cheaper, but let's look at Apple. It's worth market cap $2.83 trillion. And then we look at Tesla, $1.1 trillion. So what in reality is cheaper? It's just purely investor psychology. And I'll just give you examples. So we saw Tesla run up 5-to-1 right here. This is what happened when they last split. And then if we look at Apple, so they announced their split when it was $60 a share. This is the 4-to-1 split, August 31st, 2020. And it increased almost 100%. After it's split, obviously people take profits and the stock drops, but it doesn't drop that much. So do you wait until it drops? When do you get in? What time do you buy it? I'm not too sure. I like buying before a stock splits and I take advantage of the run up. In the last day before when Apple split, it went up 5% for no reason other than investor psychology. People want to take advantage of the split. What are they doing? They want to issue a stock dividend, so they want it to be a little cheaper. So what this means, a company can issue a cash dividend. If you have 100 shares and they issue a $3 per share dividend, you'll get $300, 100 times 3. If a company needs the cash, like Tesla needs the cash. They're a growing business. They want to reinvest in their gigafactories, in the R&D, in building the cars. So they want the cash. They won't issue the cash dividend. They'll issue a stock dividend. If you have 100 shares and they issue a 3% stock dividend, you'll get 3 shares, you'll have 103. If you have 1,000 shares and they issue 3%, you'll get 30 shares, you'll have 1,030. So you will get increase in value somehow. There's nothing else to be said here until I get more information. I just want to make this timely video. So I don't know what the split is. The split will happen in October, so it is a long ways away. I think I'm going to leave it here. I'll make a video if I'm buying more Tesla shares, but the jury's still out. Thanks for watching and tune into the next one.